Hello, I'm doing a pick a card today. I have 3 decks right here. This one is pile 1 right here, and let's see, pile 2 and pile 3. So just go ahead and take a deep breath and not think so much, and go ahead and pick the one that you feel resonates with you the most. All right. Okay, so if you have already picked your deck, I'll just go ahead and get into your reading. Let's see. So if you picked pile 1, this is the Icelandic spar calcite, I want to say. Yes. Okay. Now, I've already shuffled and organized my cards for you here today. The weather's getting better, I noticed, every day. You know, it's summertime. It's a little humid today. Okay. So, what I'm getting is, well, first let me do my prayer. Thank you, Spirit, giving the readings that bring the collective clarity and a little guidance. Okay. Any messages today? Okay. So right here, Knight of Swords and King of Swords. Okay, so this to me potentially is some words being spoken. To me, a little harsh, right? There were some little bit of harsh words being spoken. Okay. Any more messages? Okay. The World card right here. This person or you want a new beginning in this connection. Let's see. Oops, that one kind of fell out there. 9 of Wands. Yeah, they don't want to let that go. Oh, and today the deck is the Fantastical Creatures deck. So let's see. What else in this connection? Or any more messages, rather. So it's 10 of Swords. There was an ending here. Really a sharpness with the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. A harsh ending. Any more messages, Spirit? Okay, what we have here is, let's see, can you see that? I know the sun's a little bright. Oh, looks like the 4 of Cups. Yes. Right here, I see the monster. 4 of Cups. Now, that just means maybe somebody was being too apathetic in this connection. They left you feeling out of the cold. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. And any more messages for pile 1? Any more messages for pile 1? Okay. Queen of Wands. Now, this could be over, I'm getting third-party energy with the Queen of Wands. That one to me is sort of my third-party person. So, I'm always happy to do readings. It just really relaxes me. Let's see. Okay. Now, out jump 4 cards. Normally, you know, I tend to do it one at a time, but I just feel like I'll go ahead and take these. Now, Ace of Wands, there is a new beginning in the midst with this 2 of Cups. This could be between, okay, you and this other energy. Could be you or this third party. 2 of Cups, 10 of Wands. So there was a pretty harsh, I'm feeling like ending, something very heavy, like a weight. I'm guessing there wasn't a victory, but somebody still is really holding on strong to that victory. 9 of Wands. And a Tower moment has happened here at the bottom of the deck. Now, what does Spirit want to tell us about this connection here, which is seeming more about a romance? I have the Psychic Tarot here for the heart to kind of pick up the general meanings. So we'll just get into this today. I feel like somebody definitely wants to manifest this back. They want to work together with the Magician on the bottom. Let's see what the Heart Oracle says here. Someone definitely wants to contact you with the Throat Chakra card. Beginning with the, oh yeah, like the Four of Wands card. This is marriage. Somebody wants something stability with you. There's definitely some feeling third-party interference here. But, they want to take the lead here. They want to come to you as a leadership role. They want to sort of give you the clarity that you would like. They want to show you this inside of them. They are sort of haunted by this. They can't really let this go. They find you very attractive. You know, even, yes, there's a third-party energy here, but they're really obsessing about you, I'm feeling. You've had to let go and detach, or this could be their energy, but I'm kind of feeling like it's more your energy. Yeah, because you aren't feeling, I'm guessing, as abundant here. Yeah. You weren't feeling like you were getting your dedicated effort, you know, your work here, what you put into it. However, this relationship has been on your mind with the couples here working in the background as the man is painting. I'm going to try to keep these readings a little bit of snippets. Like I said, it's just an energy snippet, or I'm not sure if I mentioned that. They do really want to come into contact with you. They really want to conversate with you. I'm getting like this kind of, you know, slow-moving energy. Things have been very slow-moving. It's been very, I'm guessing, really draining, because right now I just feel kind of really drained, you know. It's almost like the sleepy, you know, like not really functioning kind of energy, like very clouded. And I feel like you really want to talk about this with this person, and I'm getting this coming together card. So this definitely is somebody who has like really strong feelings with you, for you, because I have the Two of Cups here. This is like my twin flame, you know, type of card. Yeah, reaching out. They really want to conversate with you, giving and receiving. They want this balance, and they're really, really trying to manifest you back. But I'm feeling like you had to walk away from this, because again, with the Ten of Swords, like this, it was very painful. You guys had a lot of nasty things to say. It could have been over this third-party connection, this Queen of Wands, which has popped up in some of my other readings before. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, it was like a little bit of heartbreaking. I'm really feeling like this Queen of Wands wanted to come between you guys. Let me do some clarity with the Finn de Kipper deck. Yeah, and even at the bottom of this deck, which I've already shuffled, is the Privileged Lady. So this person has like an air, this is their ex I'm really picking up. This person has the air of being taken care of. Perhaps, you know, your partner, who we're talking on here, was caring for them. I'm getting like a very kind of snotty, you know, vibe. I don't mean to really put it in that way, but, you know, it's just gonna keep it real for you. And yeah, you're having to be like this really mature woman, and I'm getting the feeling that that's not really like your area of expertise. I know that kind of sounds funny to say, but, you know, it's kind of taken a lot out of you. Like I said, maybe that's what that draining energy is about. This person kind of clings to you like you're like a little baby doll, like a little, you know, even I'm getting a feeling like a rag doll though, but like they're doing it in a sense where you feel like you're a little worn even, like you're a little tired. I think I have a feeling like you really want to focus on you. You want change in this connection, and Spirit is telling me that this is going to happen. It's a gift to you. Let me kind of clarify more on what the gift means. Let's see. And I have my Universal Weight Tarot deck right here. And this is, let's see. I really feel like you're like in your single power. I really feel like you're in your strength. I really feel like you're calling on your spirit guides to have your back right now. And you know what? My shirt actually says backup. And this is a gift for my mom. Well, you know, she works in, I don't know, I think computer, you know, department at, you know, so she just kind of gave it to me. It's something I think she wears to work. Okay, so now, yeah, the Magician. This person's really trying to manifest you back, but I'm sensing you're trying to manifest your own power now. Oh, see? 9 of Cups just simply jumped out. Okay. Yeah, this person sort of left you feeling out in the cold, this entire connection. The Hermit, and there he is, the King of Swords again, to sort of confirm that. I'm sorry, I know there's a lot of sunlight. Let me see. Oh, okay, that's better. Sort of the King of Swords, yes. He had popped out earlier. I have it here twice. Now, the Hermit. You had to go within. You felt very protective of this connection, as did this other person. But I'm getting a, you know, this third party, yeah, was trying to snag him, you know, away from whatever dealings you were trying to have go on. And this led to you feeling very indecisive about what it is that you wanted overall. And ultimately, and again, the Knight of Swords, you guys had shared some pretty harsh, quick conversations that maybe weren't, I'm feeling like conversating isn't really your best suit. Knight of Cups, this person has been trying to give you their cup of love again and again and again. Just, I'm getting the feeling with the quickness. They have the 8 of Wands out here, you know. They're just with the quickness. They just fly out of anything of their mouth, say anything to you, say whatever to you. And honestly, like, I feel like they're kind of your mirror. You know, I'm getting a lot of moon energy in these cards. They have like sort of a dark, heavier energy to, you know, and I guess when you would see the moon, you know, it sort of gives you, it's very reflective. So perhaps it's, you know, this person is reflecting you in a lot of ways. This could be like a heart connection, like a soulmate. I'm getting with the 2 of Cups here. Yeah. Okay. Any more messages to confirm? Yeah, a lot of harsh words I'm seeing. With the Ace of Swords here, and there's a lot of sword energy, Ace of Wands. You or this person are in your passion. You guys really want this new beginning for yourself, for them, for others, for everybody in your life. Like, you guys are really just pushing with your own energy, and I'm feeling like there's this just massive clash between the two of you. And, you know, maybe with all that's going on, you kind of knew this would happen. You know, High Priestess. You kind of felt, you know what, the energy in the air is really unstable. This is like exasperating this person's energy with mine. I mean, and we're all growing, you know, so sometimes this person, I feel like this person had to walk away, and I feel like you did too, and only in order for you guys to have victory with each other. Ultimately, or even with yourself, because right when we're in relationships with others, we're really reflecting ourselves. Others are our mirrors. We need that bright, you know, sunlight, sunshine energy. And right here is another twin flamey sort of energy, the moon and the, you know, well, actually I think this is the sleeping moon, but yeah, but again, the moon, the reflective energy is like, you know, you guys were just really feeding off each other's energy, showing each other, I guess, like the parts where you're just stuck on with yourself. Okay. You feel like this person stole you, or I don't know, maybe use a little bit of deceit to keep you around, get your attention. And okay, so let's see, can you trust this person is what I'm wondering. It's taking you a lot of strength, to kind of move on, to carry on, to kind of be strong, to be, happy, to be at your best. Yeah, well, here's a Lover's card. And again, the Queen of Wands popped up. That's usually like, plural, lovers. So that kind of has something to do with another person. But this person's offering you temperance and working together. So I guess overall, you really feel like you can manifest this. You really feel like it. You're confident. And I'm guessing you know what you're getting yourself into by this connection. You want a wish fulfillment. Again, I feel like you are their wish fulfillment. So, and here's the Queen of Wands again. But I'm feeling like she was his wish fulfillment at one point, or he is now her wish fulfillment. She is now really trying to manifest this person back. And I'm guessing that's the, I think this would make that person very happy. Interesting. But I guess in the past that person was apathetic about this. Or your person was apathetic about that person. Maybe that your person ignored their old person to be happy. I mean, maybe it was like a toxic connection. And I'm feeling like this is sort of spilling over into your connection. And set up boundaries, just let them know. I mean, this is kind of this is kind of interesting. It's almost like spilling over from from another reading that I did with about a third party situation. This is just a generalized reading. Again, Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings are just kind of, I'm feeling they're just like flying at you. New beginnings with money, new beginnings with, you're creating stability in your own life. And I feel like you're just kind of trying to ride the storm or something. Like, you see the storm clouds rolling in, you see the winds, you hear almost the thunder, but then before you notice, you look up and it's a blessing. So I feel like my advice to this, not mine, but, here, so we can confirm. I have, and it's easy to get so heavy in these, sort of, sometimes feeling of uncertainty, I mean, we're human, we all feel that way. So, I'm going to do the, the Everyday Witch Oracle. Because just to feel, it just can get so heavy. It just gets so heavy, and it's like life, not to take life that seriously. That's what I keep, hearing and seeing and feeling. It's just like, sometimes, you just want to get upset, and I feel that, but then you remember, like, well, life goes on, like, you may have a disagreement with somebody, but again, it's about, giving love. Because we're all different, right? Diversity, and we all have to stand on our own power, and it's all good, and just, we have compassion for one another, first off. And, people, can screw us over and things like that, like in my own, I guess, element or world, like, I mean, it happens. And the quicker I move on with it, the quicker I can get, back to my life and, to following my dreams. So, and that actually, from experience, it's just easier to keep it pushing and stay in that creative energy, y'all. You guys, it's super beneficial, very healthy for you. You see how the cat there is thriving. She's thinking with the crown, how can I take over the world, or, my world and the world, my inner world. She has, she's thinking about her money, just like things that really encourage us to keep going. It sucks fighting with others. It sucks fighting with people that we love. And it's just like, well, sometimes it's better to, look at your What makes you happy? Affirmations for acceptance. Yeah, I mean, you may be feeling this way today, but just know that it's only going to last for a second, really, when you really think about it. And I know that really, that saying really, it's almost like sarcasm, but it only lasts for a second. So, you know, uh, with just a moment in time, I mean, you can be studying what you got to do. Look at fate. Look at the birds, look at the smoke. Before you know it, well, really, that's a tornado, but before you know it, that storm will pass. You got to know that, even in the picture, the woman has black and white hair where she's, kind of seen some things in her life and she's gotten through it. There she goes, right on a broomstick. Okay. Again, it's about changing and progressing and giving into your passion. Yeah, like I said, sometimes it's better to just change your focus. What is it that you care about? Sometimes it does take a little strength and resilience, to have courage and believe, right? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, nothing risked, nothing, received. I mean, sometimes things are really risky, okay? And it's exciting, and I think if we can change your energy to the excitement of it, it quickly switches from fear to excitement. But you just have to let yourself know that, like, be aware that you are changing and it's different and it's quote unquote, it can be nerve wracking, but then I guess it's just how you look at it, right? It could be an exciting adventure. Okay, so let me move on to pile 2 really quickly. Let's see. I'm building my channel, so if you want to like, share, and subscribe, if you like the content, then that would be wonderful. Let's see. So, pile 2. Okay. If you chose the Fool's Gold, then okay. And the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Any messages for pile 2 in the collective? Pile 2. Now, I have the Moon here. The Moon, the Devil, and the Stalemate here, 2 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups here. Walking away from something. I'm sensing you're walking away from something because there was too much things that you didn't know, too many things you didn't understand. You felt really deviled by this connection or this energy or this influence. Something was very attractive. It looked attractive. Fool's gold, I'm getting all that glitters isn't really gold. And I think it really interfered with fears that you had, stalemate. This is you feeling like, well, I can't really stay and I can't really go, but I'm just going to go ahead and go because I need to take a break because this thing is over. I don't like it. You just really feel like damned if you do, damned if you don't here with the Death card. So there's definitely an ending. And it's feeling like, here, I don't know. Let me see. Any more messages for pile 2? Okay, so the Queen of Wands came out. And let's see. Any more messages for pile too. Okay, yeah. So with the Queen of Wands, this could be your energy or your, okay. So I'm getting third party energy here. This person, I'm getting like intense fighting. Almost similar to the first reading with the Ace of Swords here, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. When those two are together, it's kind of usually a fight. Okay, so I am going to do the, let's see, red cards here. I'm sorry, this is the Tarot Sexual Magic deck. Okay, so sensing like a big fear of making a mistake, and I think that's kind of what sent you into this like weird stalemate energy of like, you know, not knowing what to do and kind of feeling like almost shameful, like that you had to walk away. You just kind of felt really, really overwhelmed, and because of the Devil card here, almost like the devil was on your back. Okay, and I feel like you just kind of had to sneak off into the night in a way. You may have ghosted this person. 9 of Cups here, you guys could have been, you know, having a heavy appetite for each other. I'm saying this was a mutual attraction. You guys were mutually stunning to one another, you know, so just drinking my coffee here. Okay, mutually stunning to one another. I mean, you kind of couldn't get enough of one another, and you weren't really as surprised by this connection, because I'm getting the feeling that you really take care of yourself. You're one of those people, you've smooth skin, you know, you have a great attitude, you have expensive lingerie. And I'm getting this feeling this person really takes care of themselves too. And that is the reason why you guys had such like almost like lightning struck connection. Okay, this person was bountiful. I'm seeing, you know, they have fruits all over the table. They have, you know, I'm thinking those are pomegranates, you know, just you really felt like what this person had was really good for you, and they felt what you had was really good for them. So there was like this mutual understanding I'm feeling at first. But I guess I'm thinking what made y'all attractive is because y'all had so many things that were the same. Like, oh, there's a fan here, you know, that really just fanned the flames of like this sexual energy, this attraction. You know, you really lit this person up. On the inside, I feel like I'm guided to point out that lamp. You really, really got, you know, them feeling very, very comfortable. Like he's wrapped in a bed sheet. You know, it looks like they're even outside, you know, on a bench. Okay, so you kind of just really got them outside of themselves when they were with you, where they just felt like free. Okay, and with the King of Cups here, but this person, I think, got lost in how much you made them happy. And now it's interesting because this is right over the Devil card. They got so lost in how much you made them happy, they forgot that you need to be happy as well. They just figured, let me just sit here with my king's coat and my king's crown and, you know, pet you like you're my pet. You're my beautiful, fucking wonderful ass pet or whatever. You know, you got your, you know, chi-chis hanging out, your boobs, and you know, I'm sorry to use the word chi-chis, I'm Hispanic, so. But, like, and then you have teapots, you know, and I'm guessing he's like, yeah, you know, have some tea, and you're feeling like, I need a little more than this, like, because even in the picture, how it's depicted, she is, I mean, she's happy, but look at her face, like, how, like, a little disappointed in a way. Like, is this, like, the day? Is this how we're going to spend our day? Me just, like, at your feet, me drinking tea. We're not talking about my hopes and dreams. You know, I'm not even on a fucking chair with you. Like, you're on a big-ass throne. I'm here on the floor. Why am I sitting on the floor? And, you know, like, almost like you have all the comforts and I'm here with my tits out, you know. Okay. I'm guessing you didn't really like that feeling that it gave you. And here with the moon in reverse, yeah, you kind of came to kind of accept it, like, in a way, like, oh, I see what's going on here. Not that it's really funny, but I mean, you know, we're all learning. And, you know, with the Chariot, I guess this understanding came in much quicker than this person thought, more than they would realize. Like, I guess in their minds they're thinking, wow, well, this person was a lot quicker. Sorry, that was reverse. This person was a lot quicker than I thought, okay? And I'm thinking that is why you guys got into this fight, because they didn't really think that you're going to catch on to certain things. And, you know, perhaps it's deceptive, but maybe, you know, to some people, this is like just the way they operate. Like, you know, and I'm sorry, I'm not misogynistic, or I know there's a female version of that word, but like, I'm, you know, not against men or anything. I'm just saying, like, some men operate like that. I don't know about women because I don't date women. So, okay. Now, there's a, you know, I mean, there's all kinds out there. Diversity, you know, is very important. So, and this could be for a man or a woman. You know, I'm saying feminine terms for, like, Queen of Swords, but I mean, it just, take it as it resonates with the energy. It could be, you know, switched. Okay. Okay, so I just wanted to see, you know, maybe to confirm this, what exactly went on. You know, somebody was, you know, giving you like a pet energy, getting a third party energy. There was things going on that was a little bit uncomfortable for you. Keep hearing that word, uncomfortable. Four of Cups. I feel like they came in kind of promising a lot of things. I feel like a touch of their sneaky behavior is what pushed you out of the way here, because these people are having a conversation. They look very comfortable. They're, you know, I'm seeing like she's sort of telling him what to do, and he's cloaked up. Like, he's ready to have a journey and she's full in a gown. So maybe he took off, you know, and this was a very magnetic, you know, relationship, because then you see there are the scissors. So maybe it was too, like, simultaneous. You just felt like so much connection. Then, you know, this person was, I kind of feel guided to kind of do this, because I'm feeling like his spirit guides led him out so that you guys could have this, you know, reunited, you know, energy. So you guys could have this, I'm feeling like, you know, a tower moment. And I'm surprised that the tower's not here. But yes, as I shuffle 10 of Wands, because it was very burdensome to you. So in a way, I kind of feel like maybe Spirit was helping you out. Spirit was in with the Judgment card. I mean, a lot of times, like in the regular Rider-Waite card, that is, you know, when angels interfere. So I'm thinking because, you know, or I'm feeling like, you know, maybe Spirit got this person out, you know. Again, with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom, Spirit was like, hey, you know what? Well, you're not going to be good to, you know, this person I gifted you with. Yeah, because you're coming up as the Empress and the Queen of Cups. So you're kind of like, you know, kind of a spectacular person. You have some psychic ability. You know, you have, you are a sensitive individual. And with the Queen of Cups, you know, you have a lot of, you're giving, very kind, cool, you know, maybe a little emotional, but, you know, yeah, justice. Spirit was trying to bring you justice. And I think what ended up happening here with the Six of Swords, this person, I feel, wanted to come rushing back to you. I think that time away, they had a break. He realized that how happy you made him. And, you know, that happens with connections that can go 0 to 100 real quick. When you meet a person, you can just have so much attraction, you know, so much, you know, love and energy and force, you know, for this person. Like, you just, you know, get caught up. And if you're coming up as a Queen of Cups, you're a highly emotional woman. And, you know, but just because you are doesn't mean, you know, you're dumb. And unfortunately, I mean, King of Cups is kind of somebody who is, you know, somebody who doesn't like to share their emotions. Somebody who, I mean, in this particular picture, it just seems like he's very in his ego. He was, let's see, Nine of Pentacles. Thinking this person just wanted sort of his cake and eat it too. Yeah, with the Chariot here. like he wanted, because he feels so impassioned, I feel like his own passion for you blinded, you know, the fact that you just have emotions, you know, that you have a life. And I feel like he's very skilled in this. Like, he's a charmer, he's a passionate individual. We're with the, you know, let's see, they're like bulls. I know there's a word for it, but I think these are like different to me, but like they're going in different directions, oxen or whatever, like they're going different directions. So this person felt very pulled to go to his own agenda, Nine of Pentacles, you know, his own agenda. And kind of, and there you go, trying to go to your own. So I'm guessing that's kind of what pulled the connection apart, what, you know, harsh words were said. Seven of Chalices, which is cups. And I haven't seen this, you know, in this deck before, this picture before. So Seven of Cups. Yeah, he just felt, I think he felt blindsided by you. He wasn't expecting this at all. He wasn't expecting these emotions at all. And I kind of feel like that's what ruptured this connection, because it just hit him like, just piled up all at once. The Devil card is here, you know. The Moon in reverse, he was just very, you know, not accustomed to it. You know, it was like the moon is like, had just, was in the dark, you know, practically. The only life he had was, you know, what he has experienced before. And I'm guessing he's never met a woman like you. And, you know, I mean, some guys say that, like, they just gotta say it. But yeah, he sees you as beautiful. You're the star. Let's see. And this is just a snippet of energy, you know, maybe any advice for this connection. Any advice for this connection? Pile 2. Okay. Any advice for pile 2? Collective. Yeah. This person wants to talk to you about how you were how they're confused, because I had seen, and how they want to put the work in. This person has a lot of masculine energy, I'm feeling. Like, he's very macho. Just let him feel helpless and hopeless. And this might even be energy as well. Like, you know, it wasn't taking the way you thought. It's like missed opportunities, misconnection, misunderstandings, heartbreak. This wasn't what you thought, like your fairy tale ending, I'm guessing. Yeah, you know, you were just ready for this new wave to come in, you know, new vitality. But I'm guessing you're going to get that on your own. And this person's going to get that on their own. I'm feeling like very codependent, you know, interaction here, very heavy with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. You guys just kind of went at each other. You know, I think with this Devil card, you know, I think that even could be a little bit of your energy pile too, because with the Four of Cups here, you know, somebody didn't want this connection. Someone felt it, you know, and just wanted to let it go. I'm kind of feeling it's mostly this person, though. You know, this has kind of shown you guys a lot about you as individuals. You know, this is very twin flamey type of, you know, connection with the Hierophant card there. It's in the sacral chakra. Yeah, you guys are very passionate about it. Very, extremely. Spirit is leading you guys to open up. It's really about kind of going within, but hearing each other, like listening to each other. I'm guessing that, you know, with all this fighting going on, I'm thinking that neither of you really are good listeners. And I'm getting this energy, sort of blame each other. Yeah, helpless and hopeless. You guys are kind of saying the same thing. But where you're feeling in life, where you stand in life. It's kind of like I had seen this meme with, it was like a couple of foxes, and the meme was, if you've met each other, that somebody similar to you, you have that reaction, and the foxes are just screaming at each other because they met somebody with so many of similarities, and they just don't even know how to behave with one another. It's like you finally meet somebody who is just like you, you know. Sometimes in life we could just walk around and be like, well, I'm so unique, there's nobody like me, and then boom, you meet somebody who just resembles everything about you. That doesn't mean to take disrespect, you know, that doesn't mean to be dealing with people who, or a person, you set your boundaries. Crown chakra. Okay, so you definitely overthought this. This person definitely overthought this. And let's see. I'm getting 777 here. 7 of Cups, 7 Crown Chakra, and and another 7 of Cups. So there was a lot of emotions here. A lot of emotions. A lot of like, what do I choose? With the stalemate card there. Also, what do I choose? What do I choose? What do I choose? What fits for me? What fits for me? What fits for me? I'm thinking this is more of your person's energy. And I'm thinking they kind of wanted to see what you were willing to do for them. And I'm sorry to say that, but I'm only going to be honest with this King of Cups here and how he has her at his feet like that. And oddly enough, I feel like I'm smelling a very sweet perfume. I mean, I wear perfume, but it was just, perhaps this person was very seductive and they felt you were too. And I think that they had seen some illusions in that, where, the moon is actually out here twice. I just noticed that. The moon is actually coming out a lot out of these cards. So with the moon, twice, yeah. This one actually does show the moon and the sun. So where I was kind of going with the twin, flame, I guess, it's very twin flamey. You guys are just really, like they say, you can't make it up, and it's like, you prove it till you see it, and this is what is showing. So, Ace of Swords, very, very rough communication, very confirmed on this mirroring energy with the Ace of Swords. I feel like that's the overall message in this. So you guys be nice to yourselves. I think that's really what it mirrored. If you're that ugly with one another, I just feel like, it's a lack of nurturing for yourself. Of course, you do need to put up healthy boundaries. And if people are willing to, see you for where you're at, the devil came up twice. If people are able to see you for where you're at, then, but if there's a lot of toxicity, feeling like it's underlying, like an undercurrent, something that you guys had to deal with before. With 777, this is, sort of God had to step in and just kind of whisk this person out of your life, for the time being, to let you breathe. I guess he was kind of hovering. Not to say it's like a narcissist. I mean, I don't want to say that, but it took you a lot of strength. I feel like this person is coming into like a spiritual understanding, and I feel like spirit can only offer that for so much to a person until if they want to accept it, I'm feeling like this person will accept it, though. I feel like they have a lot of feelings for you. Yeah, strengthening bonds, Ace of Pentacles. There's a lot of abundance here. And again, I am smelling, very sweet scents, like notes. This person just, this was like a mutually, fulfilling connection. There's pentacle energy here, so, maybe you guys kind of are in your ego, about what's going on with money. How small, how deep is your love, I'm hearing, when the money's gone, like 50 cents, 21 questions, Would you love me if you found out I was thugging? Okay, so they want to reconcile. This person has some edges, y'all. With this devil coming up twice, this person has some edges. Go within, take time. I mean, you can only run so fast. Don't panic. I'm sensing like a panicky energy, I feel like do your yoga, sit in your bubble bath and, believe and succeed. Always keep that mentality, that pushing forward. 6 of Wands, success, at the end of the road is success here. This could be with this person or on your own. I'm guessing you're pulling out of this codependency energy. I'm feeling that, like, kind of been there, done that. You're tired of feeling alone. You're tired of feeling left behind by these relationships that come in so fast and they entice you. They hit all the, bells, or they hit all the, you know, the nail, they hit the nail on the head. In other words, you know, not to me, you know, I mean, I don't know. They really get you going, and then, you know, you feel like you're constantly manifesting them back. But I'm feeling like you really want something for yourself, like more of a stable energy. But, pile 2. And I just want to confirm this really quick. This is definitely interesting energy. Okay, so... Okay. Oops. Okay. Cards that fall on the desk. There's cards that fall on the desk. Distant horizons. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you're going to have victory, you know, in this connection or on your own, because you're just really stepping into your power, which is, like, good for you, you know. I think since in our society we take for granted about what it means to step into our power. I think we think when we do that, I think we really think of ego, of this devil energy. So maybe that's why you guys are coming off this way, because you guys are both trying to step into your power, and it's really coming off as ego and devil energy. And it's really up to this person if they want to step up, you know, but just know that, you know, if they do or they don't, like, I'm sorry, yeah, switch this. Okay, wait. That if they don't, you know, I mean, you're good to go. You know, you're good on your own, because I'm getting that you're a confident person with this Queen of Swords and the Empress coming out, and the Queen of Cups. You know, like you're self-explored. In other words, you sort of know yourself. Message of concern. What is this message of concern, Spirit? What is this message of concern? 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 Maybe no more messages out of this card. Message of concern. It is just taking too long, like, for you. I think maybe more so that's what's really concerning you for this person, that they're really taking their sweet time. And I feel like you've been very sweet ass time, I'm hearing, because I feel like you've been very understanding. And maybe this person was helping out financially in some type of way, and that came to an end. And I guess that really concerned you. Unexpected income and the coffin card, you know? Let's see. Yeah, expectation. You were expecting this to go on, to keep going. And they sort of pulled the rug from under you. I mean, there's nothing wrong for asking for help or whatever. You know, sometimes, you know, it happens, but I feel like that's kind of why you're stepping into your power. Something about it has kind of incited your courage in yourself, like, because you felt maybe you were kind of wearing the mask, you know, in this connection. You weren't really being as strong as you know you are. And then this third party connection, not even third party, but I guess this person is a very attractive person, and you felt like, oh, well, they could just slip away. They could just slip away. They could just slip away because my money's all right. I'm not right. You know, I have too many things going on. And so in your mind, you're like, well, this person might be, you know, out there seeking somebody who has more than you. But you're coming up as the Empress here. You do have it all. I'm guessing just be more stable, you know. You were concerned about, I don't know, maybe rent, family room. And then, you know, main females at the bottom. Yeah. You've overemphasis on money, and I know money's important, but I feel like in your own, that you're going to come into your own sudden wealth. And like with this childish energy, I feel like sometimes in our naivety, or I'm not sure if it's a word, being naive, or in our child, not even naive, just like, you know, wanting things for ourselves, you kind of felt like, well, maybe this person would make me suddenly wealthy just because, you know, maybe they have their own business or something, because I did see the wealthy man card at the bottom of the deck, and they gave you warm and fuzzy feelings. But I'm getting that you're going to find this on your own with a sudden wealth card here. And I'm getting that you can expect that. One more confirmation card. One more confirmation card. What is this sudden wealth? What is this sudden wealth? Yeah, King of Pentacles. You really did feel like you were going to find it within him, but this could be your energy. You're standing in your power. You're kind of in a masculine energy right now, which is cool. Yeah, the Emperor. Which kind of states a lot of ego. So maybe you were coming off with a lot of ego with that fighting going on. Because, you know, things are rolling in. They are rolling in. See, these are work cards. And your happiness is here at the bottom. So, okay, well, that was your reading. That's all I have for you on pile 2. And we're going to go ahead and move on to pile 3. Again, you know, that was sort of a longer than I would want it, but I did feel like, you know, it had some information. I just kind of read as long as I feel like I'm, you know, getting out of it. You know. Okay. Third deck. Now, the sexual magic. All right. And I do read reversals, but that is when, you know, I feel called to do so. Okay, so any messages for pile 3? Messages for pile 3. Okay, 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Okay, so there's a decision being made. There is a decision or something that's a little stuck on. Something that has your attention. Something you feel sort of pulled to do. Queen of Swords. Justice. Knight of Wands. Okay, so I feel like you kind of feel rushed off into something. Justice. With this, you know, woman, she's very laid back looking. She's seeking balance with this, you know, it's like a type of balance card. I mean, what do they call it? I don't know, it's like a weight or something. She's balancing, I guess, like fruit. So you felt an abundance coming to you, and you're like, but in this depiction, she's balanced. Like her weights are balanced, you know, and she's willing to defend that. She's somebody who is like standing in her power. I'm getting a prideful sense. She's well clothed, barefooted, relaxed about this. Like she's super confident that this can be handled, this can be done. Kind of like Queen of Swords energy. And the interesting part is the Queen of Swords is actually sitting right next to it. Okay. And that one depicts her, you know, looking at the King of Swords. I'm seeing in a, like a photo here. Right? So, the Justice, so she's somebody who, they both look very confident. They're both very confident women. Okay, so Knight of Wands. You felt somebody rushed in with passion and kind of whisked you off, okay? And there's something about this connection where you feel like, well, I didn't really benefit, or I didn't really, but again, well, in this picture, she did benefit. I mean, things are balanced, but it's almost like you're ready to enforce it at all times. You're kind of, you're holding a strong, like, watch keep or, like, watch guard. Almost feeling like watchdog. I mean, I don't mean to offend anybody, but, like, you're very precautious over who's coming into your energy field. You're really guarding what you have, what your worth is, you know, with this man here. 2 of Swords. Yeah, you feel like this person just, you know, is wooing you. And I'm getting a feeling like, you know, maybe you've experienced similar energies like this before. Yeah, with the 5 of Wands, like, you know, let's see. Now, Let's see, what other card can I pull up? Okay. Let me confirm this. You know, what is the message giving? What is the message here? What is the message here? Okay. What is the message here? What is the message here? Okay, victory. Yeah. Yep. You're ready to stand on your personal victory. You're not letting this go. You're stuck on this. This is all that's on your mind. You're like, with the Five of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, it's almost like you're ready for a conflict. You're like bracing yourself for things to go wrong. You know, maybe this person came in with, you know, what is the energy like? Kind of, I don't want to say playboy energy, but you kind of feel like, is this person ready for somebody like me? But you're like, I don't care, I'm going to enforce it. So pretty interesting energy. Any messages here? Any messages here? For pile 3, pile 3. Do feeling like this person makes you very happy, but I guess they're coming in, yeah, with immature energy, unfortunately, like immature page. So maybe they kind of promised you the world and everything in between with 7 of Cups. Maybe, you know, like a salesman energy, and I don't want to say it like that, but that's something, you know, they kind of, you know it though. I feel like you're an older woman in this connection, or, you know, oops, that kind of just flew out. Yeah, maybe they came flying in. They had a lot to say. They saw you were a Queen of Pentacles. They saw how much, you know, you kind of guided your own intuition. I feel like maybe they were intimidated by that. So the Five of Wands. So Five of Wands again popped up. You know, can't make it up. It's very similar to, you know, there was, I mean, well, it's the same, but, you know, on the different decks. So Five of Wands, a lot of conflict over you, I feel. Like you feel like you make I feel like you make men fight over you because you are an assertive person. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, you know, what are the, Aries, Leo. I'm getting that. I'm getting more of a Leo energy here with the Strength card. Yeah. Very fiery with the wands out here. There's a lot of wands. Okay, I'm getting a lot of fire energy. So you feel like this person wooed you. This person was just wanting to steal you away. This made you very happy though. This pleased you. You like the attention. I mean, which is okay. And I'm getting like, yeah. Your intuition was popping though. You're like, well, you know what? Who is this person to come in? And you felt kind of burdened by this. You don't like when you like people that much. And I'm kind of the same way. Kind of the same way, you know? But you did feel like, you know what? Maybe it is time for me to have a relationship and have some abundance, which is cool. You know, sometimes there is a time. I mean, it's like, I was watching a YouTuber the other day, maybe, I think it was like a lifestyle channel or something, where she was saying, you know, if you have a little tear coming down your face when you see people, you know, together outside, you know, a family or whatever, and you feel that little tear roll down, maybe it's time to kind of, you know, try or whatever with somebody, or, you know, manifest this relationship. This person's slow moving. You kind of see, maybe even they don't even have a lot of money, you know, and I feel like you're somebody who takes care of themselves, handles themselves. You're somebody who holds yourself down. You're kind of known for this in your group circle. And here this person comes, kind of very little, young, because I'm getting a really young energy from this person. And you're kind of feeling this person's full of conflict in that, you know, regard as far as like money, time, friends. This person's kind of overburdened with that, and you're really kind of not. You know, you kind of, when you want something, you get it done. Like, when you want something, you're in your power. You're not really one of those people, like, you'd be one of those people where you'd be like, why would you do that? Why would you waste your time? Why do you let people treat you that way? You know, what would be the point kind of attitude when somebody tells you, you know, you know, not to say you're cold, but I mean, the Queen of Swords is a little bit of a cold energy, you know. Let me find out more of this Queen of Swords, you know, just to get an idea, better understanding of your energy. Just, what is the Queen of Swords? Did want to see the King of Swords want to pop out. I'm getting this person kind of pops off to you a little bit. But I feel like you kind of like that, you know. The Ace of Swords has been coming up a lot, actually, in this, you know. Page of Wands. Yeah, that immature energy again. No, okay, and I asked on your energy, and no, I mean, you do have an emotional side. You do have a very kind side. But you're really quick to cut a bitch off with this Leo energy or whatever, which is cool. I mean, I can admire that, you know, in people, because I guess I would be more of a, you know, laid back. Like, I mean, I'm a water sign, so. Yeah, Ace of Cups. This could be this person's energy wanting this with you. And I think deep down, something about them, although maybe they may not be perfect, kind of made you feel like, well, I want a relationship. Like, I want to try. You know, especially during all this like Corona thing going on, well, I feel like this hasn't really affected you. So if this is resonating or relating to you, you know, I feel like this hasn't really affected you. And this person is getting attractive, cute. Like their gestures are cute with this Two of Swords, you know, where this man is offering this woman a rose and he's admiring her. And, you know, I'm seeing a chicken in the background and it's almost like chickens come to roost. Like, I feel like you're having to acknowledge this within yourself. You're like, you know what? I may be an independent woman. I may have it all. I may not need a man, but damn it, sometimes it gets cold at night. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. Ace of Cups. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles wanted to pop out. The independent energy. This has been on your mind. This is something you're stuck on. You're like, can I make this happen with what this person is offering me, though? Like, is this enough? Because you're in your King of Pentacles energy. You are. Like, I feel like, I mean, you know, I feel like maybe he wants to be like that. This is creating a tower moment. Interesting, because I feel like you've overthought this. I feel like maybe you might be overburdened with this, overthinking it. You're like, can I really give this person emotions in depth? Like, you know, that side of you. Womanly. What I get, I'm feeling like what I get, anything in return for that. Emotions. Because, you know, as women, we want emotions. We love intimacy. Four of Swords and the Magician. You're unbothered. You're unbothered. Again, you are the, you know, fire energy, fire sign. You are in your power. You're going to get justice no matter what. That is just your personality. Knight of Wands. You know, it's almost like you know how attractive you are. You know how much you have to offer. You're going to get it no matter what. And you're manifesting it. So maybe, you know, because you are ready to come in and, you know, acknowledge your emotions. It's not so much about, you know, maybe sharing them even, but you're ready to acknowledge it. Almost like being more communicative, I'm feeling. Like, you know, the Queen of Cups, maybe she doesn't always understand where she's coming from, but I feel like you're ready to communicate. Like, maybe even listen, you know, more. A new beginning with I had seen the World at the bottom. You're ready for a new beginning? Yeah, look. A new beginning with love. You know, this could even be being pregnant. Like, you're just ready for a baby, even, you know, for some of you. Not, you know, that's for the collective. It's like a general reading. I guess you were really maybe kind of stubborn about things in your past, you know, I mean, to kind of get to that point, again, with the Eight of Wands at the bottom, but you're really wanting to communicate this either to that person, to yourself. I kind of feel like this is more like to yourself, because with that restful energy, feel like you're like a very confident person. Maybe somebody who doesn't even really like communicate as well. I'm getting like you're not used to really like being validated by others. You don't need to give people play by play. You're like not really looking for. You just really want to maybe a partner, but like more so to share enjoyment. Yeah, you're just ready for stability. You're like maybe even in what's going on in the world, you just feel like when is a good time, for me. I may date people here and there, but I think you're moving on from this connection, or you're moving on from that aspect of yourself of being more so cold energy, because you are the Queen of Cups. I'm seeing you do have a lot of energy. You do have a lot of mindfulness of your inner feelings at this point in time. Maybe this person, let's see, one more. Okay, with the Fin de Sickle Kipper deck here, I'm just going to do a little confirmation on this. All right, now, what is messages for pile 3? Great fortune. You just feel like by acknowledging yourself, you're going to come into this great fortune with yourself. And this could be actual money. And I kind of feel like it's more emotions, though. But again, I mean, once we make ourselves, happy, we're in our happy power, like a 9 of Cups power. I mean, you tend to attract more, so that's what you're really wanting. You want the whole package, the overall. I don't want to say the white picket fence because I don't feel like you're a basic personality at all. But yeah, you're ready for that comfort. Comfort of, because I guess in the past you felt like, but this is something you kept within and that you just, I don't know, maybe you kind of gave up on love for a very long time. And I'm thinking something, you have maybe like epiphany, like something you feel like, with all these, the 8 of Wands, that communication card, came up a couple times, like something has been communicated to you within yourself. Sudden wealth. Oh, okay, great fortune and sudden wealth. So maybe you are coming into some money here. You're coming into like greater alignment with yourself and with others. And this is attracting you money. So maybe that's why you're like with the Justice, you're more so ready to let somebody know where you stand with everything, which is cool, Yeah, okay, again, privileged lady right here. So I guess you do have these things, or you're coming into it, and and then this is a general reading, and this resonates, take what does, leave what doesn't, but like, it seems like I'm getting, you have a luxurious lifestyle. I'm smelling wine. Like you're able to have the finer things in life. And maybe this person you're dating doesn't. And I guess this person's like, I don't know, doesn't have money. So yeah, okay, community. But you're thinking of the future. And marriage and gift popped up, right? The bottom of the deck, marriage. That's what's really on your mind. Okay, so see where this connection is leading. And okay, where's this connection leading? I'm sensing that maybe some of you guys had some prior self-esteem issues around union. Like, what is this person going to think of me? How's this person going to feel about me? Like, deep down, like, am I worthy of love? Are people really reliable? It's not really even this one particular person. It's just something you've experienced within yourself. you know, like a childhood sort of trauma. Yeah, I know this is a sexual deck, but I felt like that made you feel left out in the cold. Maybe you had to compete for love in your childhood. Magician. So maybe this left you maybe thinking you couldn't manifest, but with the Magician here, I'm getting you can manifest it. You can manifest it. But this has been something that's like held you back for so long. You feel like if I give in, it's only going to be like before. It's only going to be like before. It's only going to be like before. I keep hearing that. And it's interesting that I'm getting it as a child. Let me confirm that. What is the Devil card? What is the Devil card? What is the Devil card? Pile 3, what is the Devil card? What is the Devil card? What is the Devil card? Okay. Yeah. You're just concerned to make somebody the main person in your life. I guess like reliability and dependability is a big thing for you. And this is like the way she's holding her heart. You're just like, oh. You know, kind of stops your heart a little bit to even think about it. You feel like this person might not honor you, or they might not take it as serious as you. I don't know, I guess, what's some advice for in the Heart Oracle for pile 3? Refusing to see. Yeah. I guess refusing to see is like, you know, you can't have a new beginning with your new life. You're an adult, you know, and I mean, there are different ways to kind of get out of that blockage. What is it? Any advice for pile 3? Any advice for pile 3? Yeah, you have to detach from your darkest fears. Of it not working out, of like recreating your parents' situation, to come into abundance. Like it's like you really do have to detach from this. Like it's almost like if you put too much pressure on something, like you overthink it, and it may not be, you know, the right fit. Oh, okay, at the bottom of that, change your focus. Change your focus, like more so go into, you know, what you want it to look like. Yeah, this is like a twin flame thing. It's almost like feeling like your heart yearns for this. And like I guess it's kind of cliche, you know. Not cliche, but we're human, you know, we all want to couple up. We all want that attention, you know, get used to each other. You know, they say, oh, well, you get bored of one another. But no, you just want to give and receive love. Oh, look, another one. Share love. 3 of Cups. You want to share love, you know, and just kind of, I guess I'm getting some fear that you guys are kind of afraid of being cheated on. So, but listen, you know, listen to what your inner being is saying. You can listen to your own intuition and just know, you know, what any lessons that we learn, you know, it's here to kind of, you know, guide us, to kind of heal us. And I'm getting like this really panicky feeling, like, you know, like it has to be done right now, and it doesn't. Like sometimes it just takes time, but know that when you're taking time, you're coming into your leadership role. You're coming into who you're meant to be as a person. And it's, you know, I know there's this one movie that I would always watch, but it's not about the journey, it's about the ride, you know? So relax. That's what I'm getting. Spirit, that's what Spirit's trying to say, is to relax. Be yourself. Let people just see who you are. Let people know who you are. Let them make their own, you know, whatever opinions, form their own opinions about you. And I'm thinking that before you know it, you're not even going to be noticing if you're in a relationship or not, or even if that person, you know, you're not going to be, you know, I feel like you're so afraid of being swindled, though. So afraid of being swindled. But this is a moment of you blossoming more so. And I'm thinking when you really come into your power as who you are, you know, not almost even the ego side of things, you know, but when you really come into your power, I think you would naturally will pull that in and attract that. And anything else would just naturally fall away. You know, it's energy, it's you know, natural, law of attraction that like attracts like. And everything else that's not real is just going to fall away from your life, okay? So that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much.